Every democratic election in a strategically important country that produces the wrong result is either reversed, destabilized, or rendered completely irrelevant. Every single time. Across 70 years, the structural math of global dominance has maintained one absolute, unyielding law. An election is only legitimate if the winner aligns with Western strategic interest. If they do not, the mechanisms of reversal are instantly activated. The historical pattern repeats with mechanical precision across the global map. In Iran 1953, Mohammad Mossadegh won a democratic mandate to nationalize the country's oil wealth. He was systematically removed in a CIA-orchestrated coup within 2 years. In Guatemala 1954, Jacobo Arbenz won the presidency on a land reform platform that threatened the commercial monopolies of the United Fruit Company. He was toppled by a covert American operation within months. In Chile 1973, Salvador Allende was democratically elected on a socialist platform that directly challenged American corporate interests. He was eliminated in a violent, bloody military coup. Henry Kissinger coldly summarized the logic. He saw no reason why a country should be allowed to go communist due to the irresponsibility of its own people. When the theater of war moved into the modern era, the playbook simply evolved from raw kinetic coups to systemic, financial and structural isolation. In Algeria 1992, when the Islamic Salvation Front swept the first round of parliamentary elections, the military immediately cancelled the democratic process with explicit Western backing, triggering a civil war that claimed 200,000 lives. In Palestine 2006, Hamas won legislative elections certified as completely free and fair by international observers. The response was immediate. The United States and the European Union cut off aid, imposed crushing sanctions, and refused to recognize the sovereign vote. In Egypt 2012, Mohamed Morsi won the nation's first truly free presidential election, only to be violently overthrown by a military coup in 2013, an execution the West quietly legitimized as a transition to stability. Now, look at the brutal modern mechanics applied across southern Asia. In Pakistan 2024, the incarcerated Imran Khan's party won a shocking democratic majority despite a total state crackdown, a stripped election symbol, and a complete media blackout. The response was mathematical. The military establishment froze the electronic results system, falsified the final tallies to swap losers with winners, and installed a compliant, Western-friendly coalition. The democratic mandate was simply erased overnight. In Bangladesh 2024, the ruling regime secured a flawless electoral sweep to protect Western and regional trade security. By ensuring the main opposition party was entirely jailed or exiled before the first ballot was even cast. Democracy wasn't defeated on election day. It was pre-engineered in a courtroom months in advance. Then came the brutal tactical evolution of Venezuela. Following the highly contested 2024 elections, where Nicolás Maduro claimed a fraudulent victory, the traditional playbook of sanctions was deployed. But by January 2026, the strategic tolerance evaporated. Under Operation Absolute Resolve, United States Special Forces executed a lightning 2-hour military extraction inside Caracas, capturing Maduro and airlifting him to New York to face trial. And look at the ultimate proof of this unyielding standard right now in Iran 2026. Following the chaos of the March conflict and the sudden assassination of the state's leadership, the internal religious machinery moved behind closed doors to rapid-fire install 𝗍𝗵𝗃 𝗵𝗃 as the third supreme leader. The Western response was instant. The White House immediately rejected the sovereign succession, declaring the outcome completely unacceptable to global security frameworks and using ongoing air operations to force a structural renegotiation of the state's entire command matrix. The lesson of the election blueprint is absolute. Democracy is heavily promoted as a global ideal, but its results are entirely conditional. You are completely free to vote until you vote against the ledger of global capital. The ballot box isn't the final authority. The infrastructure of power is. Welcome to the unseen market.